Hey all, Heretic here, and today in the Battlegrounds we're talking about dragons. We're talking about Season 8. All the changes, new things, old things, trinkets, all the good stuff. Let's jump right in and see what our scaly friends get. First, we're going to start with the things leaving. Now, I like dragons. I don't play them as much because I don't enjoy their current form, but let's see how much it's going to evolve. First, we have the 1000th paper. Drake will be leaving. This minion, gives Wind Fury to one of your dragons or itself. It's interesting. It is definitely not bad. I can live with it or live without it. It's not really a big deal to me, but Wind Fury was nice to have when needed to apply to things. Nightbane Ignited is out of here, and this one defines a lot of the meta. I see it in so many games. It is such a thing of this time that I am very happy to see it gone. I don't hate it. I'm just tired because it's played too much. Maybe tone it down just a little bit. Maybe just make it give one random friendly minion this minion's attack when it dies. Why does it have to be two? It just seems too good to me, and I'm glad to see it gone. And a very old friend here, Murrazond, is gone. Murrazond, correct me if I'm wrong, has been here since the beginning of Dragons, and I love Murrazond. There is nothing more fun than slamming down a brand and then plowing this Murrazond onto the battlefield and just watching it kick all the wrong cards to your hand. It never gives you the right one. That one time it does. Oh, that one time it does, it feels so good. Next up, we're going to talk about returning or changed dragons. We're going to start with the Twilight Emissary, now a tier 2, 3/3 taunt battlecry. Give a friendly dragon +2/+2. Not insane. Decent card for tier 2. I'm happy about the stats it has and what it gives. No complaints. And hey, everyone loved the next card. Warpwing is back. Tier 6, 12/4 dragon, immune while attacking. I hated this thing, and I'm probably still gonna hate this thing. I'm not happy this is back. It is very frustrating. You give this thing Divine Shield, it swings, it doesn't lose the Divine Shield, then it gets hit, it loses Divine Shield, but then it swings, but since it can't take damage, it is so irritating. Hello, Warpwing. It's gonna be an interesting time. Now for the new minions, and I shouldn't say minions because it's singular. There's one. We have the tier 4 5/1 dragon, Wannabe Gargoyle. Reborn. This is reborn with full attack. I am completely unexcited about this card. Is there potential shenanigans? Of course. Is it good? For tier 4? It feels to me like a swing and a miss, like something I definitely don't want, but probably ways we can make it work. I mean, the best thing about this card is the art. I love that it's a gargoyle statue, that it's had its head and arms broken off, and this thing is just posing like it's the thing. I love that. That's the only good thing I feel about this card, is it wants to be a gargoyle. All right, that's it for all the minions, all the changes. I must say, personally, not excited about anything I have seen, but maybe the saving grace will be in the trinkets. Let's start with the lesser trinkets, the turn 6 trinkets. We're gonna open with 4 gold rocking music box. At the end of each turn, get a random battle cry minion. I mean, I guess if I'm playing Caligos, this is good. Maybe the return to Caligos. For 4 gold, we have the Alliance keychain. The first time a friendly minion dies each combat, give its maximum stats to a random friendly minion. Not bad. Problematic, as if you have a small taunt and it dies, then it doesn't really give many stats. If you lead with a Warpwing and it can't die, that's also a problem because it's probably your best minion stat-wise. Do you taunt your best minion? Because then it might get Bramble Witched. There's so many possibilities of how this could be good and how it could be trolled. It does have some potential, and since they're dragons and they often have ways to keep their in-combat buffs, this could be very good. Wait and see. For 1 gold, the Smuggler Portrait. Get a whelp smuggler. Your whelp smugglers are dragons. This would be great on turn 2 to 4. On turn 6, this feels dramatically late. Like, why are you even in the party? Maybe there's something I'm not thinking about. You are all right now shouting at me. To me, at 1 gold, this almost feels like you could make it free just to make me want it. And then another 1 gold, Dragon Wing Glider. Whenever you play a card, give a friendly dragon +3 attack. Okay, could we have this with the smuggler? Because now I'm game. I like this better than the smuggler because it's play a card. I mean, that's anything. Spells, minions, whatever you're doing, you're giving +3 attack to your guys all the time, so you don't mind a smuggler then. Once again, I'm not super excited. I don't mind this one in the late game, especially if you're doing like a Caligos build. Imagine you're cycling a lot of Battlecry cards and +3 attack is randomly flopping all over the board. That can add up and be decent. Still not sure how excited I am about it, but at 1 gold. For 3 gold, we have the Holy Mallet. Start of combat, give your left and rightmost minions Divine Shield, and as we've already discussed, dragons can often keep in combat buffs. Not too shabby. For 4 gold, Training Certificate. Start of combat, double the stats of your 2 lowest attack minions. Now, with dragons, once again, this I'm interested in. We can raise those attack values pretty easily with start of combat buffs that are permanent, and we know, since this targets the lowest attack minions, which ones are going to get hit. So there is some good potential with this one also in the Dragon Tribe. Then finally, for 2 gold, the Valorous Medallion. Start of combat, give your minions +2/+2. Not a big buff, but it's board wide. You can retain some of those buffs. Valorous Medallion, not too bad. 2 gold at turn 6. Okay, maybe now we can move on to the greater ones, and the greater ones will blow your mind. Maybe this is where dragons get salvaged for you, and I'll be honest with you, these are a little better, folks, so get ready. You have to start with little ones, sorry. For 1 gold, the Dragon Wing Glider. Whenever you play a card, give a friendly dragon +6 attack. Once again, not bad. If you're cycling a lot of cards, you'll be giving a decent bit of attack to random dragon. The problem with this one is if this is your greater one, you're in a little bit of trouble, I feel. Compared to the others, this does not feel up to par. For 3 gold, we have the Valorous Medallion. Start of combat, give your minions +5/+5. Again, not great, but not bad either. For 4 gold, we have Bronze Timepiece. Start of combat, set each of your minions' attack and health to the higher of the 2. This can be pretty broken, folks. You can get your board pretty high pretty quick using something like this. With dragons having the ability to make these permanent, I like this one. This one's pretty good. For 2 gold, we have Essence of Dreams. Get a Dreamer's Embrace at the start of each turn. Get another. This is interesting because this is basically a spell that just triggers a battle cry, right? Not horrible, not great. Targetable, depending what you have for battle cries. This could be interesting. For 3 gold, we have the Shaman Prayer Beads. After you buy 2 battle cry minions, get a random battle cry minion. Once again, if you are, say, doing a Caligos build and you are cycling a lot of battle cries, easy value here from this. For 5 gold, the Alliance Keychain. The first time a friendly minion dies each combat, give its maximum stats to 2 friendly minions. This is, again, depending on what you're playing, what your opponents have. You can throw a lot of stats around with this and they can be countered by the wrong board, so use at your own risk. For 4 gold, Emerald Dreamcatcher. Start of combat, set your dragon's attack to the highest in your warband. Does one of your dragons have 1,000 attack? Well, now all your dragons have 1,000 attack. And finally, for 1 gold, Bronzebeard Portrait. Get a Brand Bronzebeard. Your Brand Bronzebeards are both Murlocs and dragons. What the hell? All right, well, I'm certainly looking forward to playing me some brands. For 1 gold, you go to turn 9, you spend 1 gold, you get a brand, and he's both a Murloc and a dragon. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I don't know if it's great, and it probably is. I'm not saying it's bad at all, but it's at least going to, no matter what, be fun. All right, folks, that's it. That's dragons. I must say, personally, I am not super excited from what I've seen so far. I am looking at them and I just don't really see anything compelling. I do like the trinkets. I'm excited about a lot of the greater trinkets, but the minions themselves to me are kind of, oh no, I'm not feeling it. Tell me, what am I missing? Leave it in the comments below. Let me know. There's something cool about dragons that clearly I'm just reading comprehensions off. I'm misunderstanding something, but I look at dragons and I just don't really see anything exciting. Kinda just, eh. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a few things. I hope you had a good time. Catch you in the Battlegrounds. Later.